87 million private lives became a tool for political manipulation overnight. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal exposed a stark vulnerability in our connected world. A seemingly innocent quiz called "This Is Your Digital Life," developed by an academic researcher, collected data from around 270,000 Facebook users. But critically, it also pulled information from their friends, creating a vast network of unsuspecting victims. This data was then sold to Cambridge Analytica, a political consulting firm, without the explicit consent of the vast majority of those users, a profound breach of trust affecting millions of American voters. The firm then created incredibly detailed psychological profiles on millions of individuals, leveraging 5,000 data points per person to understand their fears, hopes, and political inclinations. These precise profiles allowed for highly targeted political advertising, a method known as micro-targeting, designed to sway voter behavior in critical elections. Reports suggested its involvement in the 2016 U.S. presidential election and the Brexit referendum, influencing outcomes by subtly manipulating public opinion with tailored messages. The aftermath was immense, involving congressional hearings in Washington, D.C., and parliamentary inquiries in London. Facebook itself faced unprecedented scrutiny, a significant drop in its stock value amounting to tens of billions of dollars, and a $5 billion fine from the Federal Trade Commission, one of the largest penalties ever levied against a technology company. Cambridge Analytica and its parent company SCL Group eventually declared bankruptcy, their operations ceasing after widespread public outrage and intense media scrutiny. This event catalyzed a global conversation about digital privacy, user consent, and the ethical responsibilities of social media platforms, leading to new data protection regulations like Europe's General Data Protection Regulation. GDPR impacting companies worldwide. It served as a stark reminder that our digital footprints hold immense power, a power that can be easily exploited if not properly protected, creating a new era of awareness regarding personal data and its potential weaponization. The implications stretched across continents, affecting dozens of nations where similar data exploitation tactics could have been deployed. This single revelation irrevocably changed how millions viewed their online presence and the platforms they trusted for communication and connection, demanding greater transparency and accountability from tech giants moving forward, and highlighting the critical need for robust digital ethics frameworks. Your deepest anxieties were weaponized against you. Cambridge Analytica understood this terrifying truth, building millions of psychological profiles from Facebook data. This was not simple advertising, but an insidious campaign designed to exploit human vulnerabilities on a vast scale. Experts employed sophisticated data science, drawing on 5,000 distinct data points for each individual user to map personalities and predict behaviors. These architects of influence knew what you feared, what motivated your decisions, and what made you susceptible to specific arguments. They categorized individuals using the well-known OCEAN model: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, identifying core psychological traits with startling accuracy. This allowed for unprecedented micro-targeting, where highly tailored political messages were delivered directly to specific voter groups, bypassing traditional media. Imagine an advertisement amplifying your economic anxieties, or a news story fueling your deepest concerns about immigration, all based on data you unknowingly provided. These messages, appearing as legitimate news articles or organic social posts, were crafted to subtly shift opinions or even suppress voter turnout among specific demographics. Dark posts, Facebook ads visible only to their intended audience, played a crucial role preventing contradictory messages from fostering echo chambers of belief. The campaign's scope extended far beyond the 2016 U.S. presidential election and the Brexit referendum, touching elections in dozens of other countries across multiple continents, influencing outcomes through precise manipulation. Tens of thousands of different ad variations were tested, each fine-tuned to resonate with particular psychographic segments of the electorate. This was not about changing minds directly, but about reinforcing existing biases, sowing doubt and creating a narrative serving a particular political agenda. The masterminds like Alexander Nix and Robert Mercer leveraged behavioral psychology and big data analytics to engineer consent on an unimaginable scale. Millions of dollars transformed personal data into a powerful weapon undermining democratic processes themselves. The sheer audacity of weaponizing sensitive personal information without explicit consent represented a profound ethical breach, a betrayal of trust leaving an indelible mark on the digital landscape. It illuminated how online personas could be dissected, categorized, and exploited to serve external agendas, highlighting the urgent need for robust defense against such digital warfare tactics. This advanced persuasion utilized pop culture references and deeply held moral values to craft messages resonating emotionally, ensuring maximum impact and minimum resistance. The aim was to nudge populations toward desired political outcomes using the subtle power of personalized information. Hundreds of millions of messages were delivered globally across multiple platforms, shaping perceptions and influencing choices in a hidden war for hearts and minds. Our digital lives became a weapon against us. The fallout from Cambridge Analytica was immense, exposing a profound betrayal of trust that resonated globally. In March 2018, news broke, fundamentally altering our perception of online privacy. Christopher Wiley, a former employee, revealed how data from up to 87 million Facebook users was improperly harvested. This staggering number, initially reported as 50 million, shocked millions across multiple continents. Facebook's market value plummeted a historic $120 billion in a single day, a devastating blow to the tech giant. Mark Zuckerberg, the company's chief executive officer, was compelled to testify before the United States Congress for 2 grueling days, facing intense scrutiny from over 100 politicians. He also appeared before the European Parliament answering questions about data ethics and company practices. The Federal Trade Commission in the U.S. levied a record-breaking $5 billion fine against Facebook in 2019, its largest ever penalty for a privacy violation. Meanwhile, the United Kingdom's Information Commissioner's Office imposed a £500,000 fine against the social media platform. Cambridge Analytica itself collapsed, filing bankruptcy in May 2018, unable to withstand intense public backlash legal pressure. Its parent company SCL Group ceased operations. Alexander Nix, the chief executive officer, was suspended and later fired for his role in the controversy, while Robert Mercer, a significant investor, distanced himself from the disgraced firm. This scandal ignited a global conversation about data protection and corporate responsibility. It accelerated the adoption of stricter privacy laws like the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, which had already come into effect in May 2018. In the United States, the California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, was enacted as a direct response, setting new standards for consumer data rights. Millions of users participated in the Delete Facebook movement, expressing their outrage by abandoning the platform. The incident highlighted how personal information collected through seemingly innocuous quizzes like the This Is Your Digital Life app, which about 270,000 people downloaded, could be exploited. This single application granted access to data from 27 million American adults, roughly 1 in 4 U.S. Facebook users. Public confidence in technology companies suffered a severe blow, with surveys showing a significant drop in trust levels. Governments worldwide launched numerous investigations scrutinizing the practices of tech giants and their handling of user data. The total number of affected users across multiple countries was vast, raising alarms about the integrity of democratic processes. This reckoning forced a re-evaluation of how online platforms manage and protect our most sensitive personal details, impacting policymaking for years to come.